So it's Saturday. I'm running through the middle of Bloomington for a track meet, and there's a yard sale, so we're gonna check that out. Pretty good. How are you? It is. We're in from out of town for cross country meets at the high school. Oh wow! And I'm like, hey, pull over. There's a yard sale. So I went to that yard sale and I got a bunch of stuff, but I didn't show any of it to you. There's Levi. He's coming in with me to Habitat for Humanity Restore of McLean County.
This isn't the one we usually go into. Let's see what we can find.
Right? Yeah, the one we normally go into isn't normally as good as this one is. So I thought while we're in town, we ought to make a point to come in here. $25 for a single stitch. This one's interesting. $35. Dude.
What is that? Like, oh, it's a sewing machine.
8HKI. These are Herman Miller home furnishings. $20 a piece. Somebody could make a killing on those, but I'm not going to buy them when I'm out of town. They're rolling chairs. See if I can roll them all out. Herman Miller. Yeah. 20, 40, 60, 80, $100 for that stack of chairs. Somebody could make a killing on that. Those mid-century bar stools are cool. There's some hats. Levi, did you find anything? Risk. I'm not gonna get this. Risk has 4 million parts. Levi said he found something cool. Let's see what it is. We're not getting that. I will agree with you that it is something cool. This is like a convection fellow. That's neat. I don't think it's probably worth flipping at $10. I didn't see an RC car as big as you. These are interesting. $5 for the pair, and they're heavy metal. Made in India, which makes me think they're probably brass. Dang, $5. Dude, we need this table so you guys could break it. Smash! What'd you find, Levi?
Not really anything but that.
Fontanini.
What?
I don't know if it's Fontanini or not. It looks like it might be. If it is, it's worth getting. It's not. It's Walmart Nini. Ooh, Mickey water bottle.
I did not see that. We're fine.
Probably not.
100 years for that company. I just see a
100 years.
light company.
What are these guys? Is $5 their price on that?
What is that?
This is $50. Pentax. Can't see what it is. What's wrong?
Oh, so it's just DVDs and
DVDs, board games. If you're bored, then you're board games. If you had 1,000,000 years to spend in here, you could watch all these movies.
and see if any of them are good. But did they take this first?
But I don't think Ace of Cakes. Not quite Is It Cake. I mean, we like some Is It Cake at my house.
Forget the lyrics. Don't forget the lyrics.
You don't forget the lyrics.
Lock in those lyrics.
I don't see anything good.
I do.
Clue?
No.
TV Guide the game.
Kerplunk.
Where's Kerplunk? Oh, that's the new Kerplunk.
Jumanji. Small Jumanji. Garfield.
Probably no Garfield. Ooh. This looks like my kind of deal. Dude, Levi's gonna buy them and return them to Menards. Weber. It says $0. It says, maybe it says 60. I thought this was just scratched out, but I think now it's a 6.
Yes,
Yeah. See, what's funny is this one is a limited edition Weber, and this one is a beat up piece of junk. Maker's mark, like, or member mark, like Sam's, but they're the same price. Well, hello, bros and broettes. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tom, and I am a full-time eBay reseller. I'm also a stay-at-home dad for my 5 kids, and we've got one on the way at the end of October. Of course, when I'm trying to record this, because it's not the morning, it's the evening, so the sun's setting over there, and it's in my eyes. It has been an exhausting weekend. We had a birthday party. We had a whole lot of yard sales. We had Judah had a track thing, and I had a whole bunch of yard sales that I did on Friday. And we've got about 23 items for a total of $740 going out of the store. I have a handful picked right here, and then I'm gonna have to go pull the rest. The things that had sold pretty quick, so they were still not filed away, and then some other stuff that was big and I knew where it was and I knew that it sold. So when I was out here earlier, I pulled it. So anyway, let's jump right into the shenanigans, and then this shadowing is gonna just not work. Okay, so it seems like for the most part we got that big sun issue squared away. Camille, American Girl doll welly wisher, which I was surprised to see this as an American Girl doll, but it just looked enough like an American Girl doll in the face that I was like, I'm going to check it and make sure maybe it's something I haven't heard of. Believe it or not, it was. $13 plus shipping, buyers all in at $20. Sold in just a couple of days. The hair seems to make a big difference for some of these folks. I'm not going to groom this doll to make it sell for $5 more. But I suspect that if you were the kind of person to groom a doll, you would probably get a faster sale, a little more money. I don't know that you're getting a faster sale because that sold within 2 days of listing it. This was a good one. The Lion King dead stock blanket only from like 1995. A twin comforter. Just dead stock blanket. You can see where the company folded it, so you can see that it's reversible. And so it hasn't been taken out from this. You guys know I bought these for $5 a piece a week and a half ago at the Everything's a Dollar garage sale. I paid up for these. I paid $5 a piece for these and sold the Star Wars one for, it was Star Wars Episode 1, and it sold for, buyer was all in at $86. And they bought it like as soon as it sold, or as soon as it got listed. And then there's the Mickey Mouse one I had listed for like $70, and I took an offer of $57 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $77. So dead stock vintage comforters. I bought 3. I only bought 3 that were dead stock, and they all sold within a week and a half. So those were really, really good. I would say if you find those, make sure and pick them up. Be on the lookout for those. But in my entire life, I don't even know that I saw those in 94 when they were new, let alone as new old stock stuff you can buy cheap. Kit Kat clock. My kids thought this was so freaky, but yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work with batteries. It doesn't. The one that I saw that was a $25 comp had an electric motor and was plug-in, which is a little bit higher quality on this kind of clock. Still, this one I paid $250 for. It's a Kit Kat clock B2, and it says kitkat.com, so it's not as if this is some vintage jewel. If you find this from the 50s or 60s, it's worth $100, maybe more. Mine sold for $19, free shipping. Nice shape, but not working. So is it really nice shape? It's in nice physical unworking condition. Bought this here reel. It's from Old Pal, which I don't know anything about. But they evidently had a cat series, and this one is the Cheetah 500. There was a Jaguar 800 and a Tiger 300 or something. They were all cat names and hundreds series. And this Cheetah 500, I couldn't find anything on this one existing besides the one that I have in my hand. And it got views like crazy and watchers real quick. I couldn't find anything, but looking at the other ones similar, the Jaguar 800 specifically, I felt like $50 was a good place to be on it. I did get it attached. I got it for $5 attached to a fishing rod that was worth $100. So I figure no matter what I sell it for, I'm gonna make money. So I'd rather than spending 2.5 hours to figure out that it's worth $75 instead of $50, I'm gonna list it for $50 and move on with my life. I've done way too much, lessons learned, spent 2 days not listing something, trying to figure out if this thing is that or the other thing and what exactly the market bears on it. And I'm just like, I'd be much better off spending those 2 hours listing 15 other things and losing out on the $25 on this. If I missed out on $25 on this, but I spent those 2 hours that I would have spent searching this to figure out what the right price was, listing things for $20, and I got 15 of them listed, well, that's $300. So I'm up money not doing the research on this. Yeah, $300. So I just put $50 on this and let it go, and I am proud of that decision because it got a good sale. It got a quick sale for lots of money. If you're a big Doctor Who fan, then you know what this is. I am not that. I picked this up for $250. I had to use the Google lens to figure out exactly what it was. And it sold for $17 plus shipping. Buyers all in at $27. And I've had it not very long at all. And this chess set. This is the Drew key that I did a video on the other day. Bought it for $1.50 at Goodwill. It's a vintage chess set. Vintage plastic chess sets can do remarkably well. Drew key. So if you see this one, pick it up. If you see something that starts with an A that my brother commented on the shorts and ES low, there are some really good vintage chess sets out there that sell remarkably high, and when a thrift store gets in just the plastic pieces with no board, they don't price it very much at all. Green felt bottoms, plastic, there's no reason to believe, unless you know the bolos, that this is worth something. The customer asked me to individually wrap these with paper, which I don't mind doing because I made $100 in a couple of days. I can do that. I mean, it's not as if they were treated that way before, but I'm gonna get it to the customer and make the customer happy. They sent me a $90 offer when they were listed a couple of days, and I took it. And this pin I paid $0.25 for. San Francisco 49ers versus the Bengals in Super Bowl 16. I don't know what year that was. Oh, it does say the year on the back. I think. Nope, it doesn't. Oh, Pontiac 1982. So that was a very good year. That's the year I was born. Bengals versus that was probably Montana and Jerry Rice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe. But anyway, I picked this up for $0.25. There were like 8 or 10 listed and like 3 sold. So I just priced mine right at the end of the right at the very lowest point on the market. Somebody named Soy Sauce came in and bought it. Zero feedback. And paid $8.96 free shipping, but I paid $0.25. So, I mean, I'm making money, but it just isn't a super valuable item. That's the only things that I have pulled ahead of time. So I'm gonna go pull some more stuff, and then I'll come back and see you again in a minute. All right, I had to take a break from Kyle Kinane's comedy special that came out today on YouTube. You should check that out. He is hilarious. Probably my favorite stand-up at the moment. I did not know he had a new comedy special coming out today, but I clicked on YouTube and they're like, algorithm, check this out. You know this guy. And I'm like, thank you. Bananas and pajamas are coming down the stairs. Where's B1? Anyway, paid $1, sold for $7 plus shipping to a guy in Japan who's a repeat buyer. So that's good. I thought when I found this it was going to be a banger because boxing shirts tend to do well and Affliction shirts tend to do well. And this is Affliction Mayweather versus Marquez, I think. Yeah. Marquez. And so I thought this would do really well. It's been sitting around a long time for like $18. I ended up taking a $14 offer after rejecting a ton of super stinky lowball offers this week. So I don't know if something went on with Manny Pacquiao. Nope. Floyd Mayweather this week. That means people were searching for that shirt. But it was listed for a year. And then I got a bunch of offers this week and finally accepted one. This Dickies shirt, not Dickies, Duluth Trading Company. I love Duluth Trading Company stuff. And if this was a little bit bigger, I would have kept it. It's like a Nike dry fit. It's actually, look at it. It's got squares in it. That fabric is called Rip Stop. So if you've got these teeny squares, keyword Rip Stop. I did not use the keyword Rip Stop. And this is vented. Keyword vented. So Ripstop vented fishing t-shirt, fishing shirt. I threw you on the floor. That was violent. Whoa. Okay. Duluth does well. Their ballroom jeans.
Average jeans. Crouching in Duluth Trading ballroom jeans. Duluth Trading ballroom jeans. The crotch gusset gives you room to crouch without singing soprano. Get a pair.
Yes. Do really well. Their fishing shirts do really well. Really big stuff does well. It's not expensive, but that sold for $16 plus shipping. These were Death Pile books. They were plastic wrapped when I got them. However, the plastic wrap looked like garbage. And this one was yellowed and this one was not. So I just opened them up and wiped them down. And this one has like marks on it. Sold for $19 free shipping. They're going to be heavy, but they're going to go media. I picked this up. I think this is the one. Oh no, this is a Kane jersey. I literally don't know where this came from, but it's a Youth XL Kane. I think it came from Goodwill. $17.99 free shipping. Been listed a while. I went into Goodwill and bought a Nerf target that shoots these little skeets, and it's supposed to come with 6. It came with 20. So I just the skeet shooter did not work. I just listed this pile, and they sold for $15 plus shipping. So that was good. These Dragon Girl books. Another lot of books. I would have paid $1, $2, $3, $4, $50 for these Dragon Girl books. Evidently there was like one bonus book that was not part of this series that could have made this a little more complete. But this is pretty much it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know. Sold for $24 free shipping. And in a couple of weeks. So it wasn't like it took forever. I like doing these children's books that come in lots. They are just easy. And they sell for decent money. When I buy them for 50 cents a piece, I can normally, something sold, made a sale, Scream, The Lost Boy. Oh, those 25-cent VHS, I'll just throw them up here. 25 cents a piece, I bought Scream and The Lost Boys. And neither of them were worth listing individually, but horror movies sell together in lots a lot. So, those sold for $7.99 plus shipping, and I paid 25 cents for them yesterday. This here Barbie thing took me forever to find a date on it. 2004. Paid $1 for it at the Everything's a Dollar yard sale, and it sold for $29 free shipping. This Bible was a Hoarder House thing. I don't know who Rex Hummard is, but this Bible, it looks like it's in brand new condition. I think guy wrote his name in it, the guy who owned it, not like Rex. Maybe not. I thought this was like inscribed, but it doesn't seem to be. $12 free shipping. Let's look at these. You guys remember when I bought all that Disney stuff that were like models of rides at Disney World? Department 56 little figurines came with it. That was sometime in the middle of the summer. I'm going to say like maybe 4 months ago. And these are Department 56. They weren't really worth much. Sold for $14.99 plus shipping. So, I mean, that's not nothing. And they were a throw-in with the mess that I bought anyway. I didn't even realize they were there until I got them home. Handles. So these are kind of stupid. They were in some boxes for the at the Hoarder House. There's 4 of them. So this like device, you turn this thing back and it clips the edge of a pot Pyrex, and you can see that's a Pyrex flame. So normally that glass would have a blue tinge to it. And well, there's 2 of those. And then there's this one that is Corning, and it pinches it like that. And then there's this one that's Anchor Hawking, and it's in the box. I think it works a little bit different even still, but they all basically do exactly the same thing. So there's like a little release trigger here. And they all allow you to pick up your glass cookware and add a handle to it, which evidently used to be a thing. I think they sold for $9.99 plus shipping. They were basically just throw-ins. I used to buy these. I used to buy not the wire ones with the Pyrex flame, but there's a Pyrex flame with a glass handle that looks quite a bit more like this, but it's glass. And those used to do well. I haven't comped one in a long time. I haven't found one in a long time. I haven't talked to you guys about one in a long time, and I'm not going to do it now. $9 plus shipping, buyers all in at $18. Judah pulled this shirt for $5. It's vintage anime, and vintage anime, legit vintage anime t-shirts can be hundreds, can be $1,000. Vintage anime t-shirts. This one isn't that. This one is on that pro weight, so it's like probably Y2K. Actually, I think it says 2004. Nope, it doesn't say. Anyhow, vintage anime shirts do really, really well. This one is from Helsing, which is a vampire hunter, if you're not familiar with that. Like, there's hundreds of lore stories about Van Helsing, the vampire hunter. But that's a anime cartoon. $35. I had it listed for $50, and eventually somebody did make a $35 offer, and they got to buy it from me. I thought this little cream puff sold, but evidently it did not. How about Love's? Love's, if you're not aware, is a truck stop. And this is a mug from said truck stop. Java Amore. Fresh coffee always. And it's just a cup from a truck stop. But if you find stuff like this that says Casey's on it, Casey's General Store, I have done really well with that. So that was $1.50. I thought I might as well take a shot on that because it's $1.50 and it's new. There were other ones listed for $35 free shipping. I listed mine $19 plus shipping. Sold for $30 all in to a zero feedback buyer. And yeah, that's good. And then this shirt is faded vintage Bears. Just the Bears logo, some script. $9.99 plus shipping. Buyers all in. This is going to Chicago. Buyers all in at $20. So they paid $10 to have this shipped to Chicago from Peoria, which is, you know, if you're driving a hybrid car, it might not cost you $10 in gas. That's an exaggeration. Let me look, make sure that's everything, because I think that it is. So this did sell. I said this didn't sell. I thought this sold, but it seems like maybe it didn't. Paid for $1 for it at the Everything's a Dollar sale. It's from 2004. Target exclusive for Build-A-Bear, which strikes me as odd. But it is what it is. Whatever. $8 plus shipping, and it's been listed for like a week and a half. And I do believe that is every single thing. So I got 24 going out for $7.50. And it's Sunday night. I'm going to get this ready to go out tomorrow morning. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, following, clicking that bell. All the things that you do.
Clicking the bell on my face. There's a bell on my face. You click it.
We'll see you on the next one.